okay?
Jake, thank you again for everything. I mean it.
Well, whatever I did, it's just good to see him back with you two guys where he belongs. Yeah. I'll talk to you guys later, all right?
Okay.
Killer. Is that good
Bye.
cookie? Huh? Is that good? Here.
We owe him a lot.
Yeah, I know we do. I talked with Jake, and I told him that things were going to be different between us. And they will be. You'll see. I promise.
Okay. I gotta call Mary.
Oh, yes,
Don't
do.
call Mikey.
Do you know what we're going to do tomorrow? We're going to go out and I'm going to buy you anything you want that you see. And you're going to get a good night's sleep first, though, okay? Hello?
Mary, this is Michael.
Michael, yes, what happened?
Well, we have one tired and, yes, dirty little boy in our hands.
He's there. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so happy.
Oh, so are we.
Michael, I have to see you.
Well, now?
Yes, it's very important.
Miss Felicia Gallant, authoress of note.
Thank you, Vivian.
Hello, Felicia.
Hello, Mac. Rachel. Hi. It's so good to see you. Listen, I can't stay. I know how busy you are.
We always have time for you, Felicia.
Well, I actually came by to invite you to my wedding.
We got our invitation.
Yes, I know. Well, you both mean so much to me that I wanted to give it that personal touch.
We're flattered.
We'd never miss the wedding of our favorite person and one of our most popular authors.
Thank you, Mac. I also thought maybe I would ask Matthew. Is he here?
He's not spending a whole lot of time here anymore.
You might well find him at the Frame Farm, or if he doesn't have a late class.
He tears himself away from Josie to come home and sleep. So, we'll try to, we'll tell him that you came by, and maybe he'll go over and talk to you tomorrow.
Well, I don't really think that he'll come. Mitch told me what happened between them.
He's very hurt, Felicia, and upset, Matthew.
It's a lot for him to take in, you know.
I know. I just thought maybe that I could try talking to him. You know, we get along pretty well.
I'm not sure anybody's going to get through to him right now.
Well, I could try. Mitch told me what happened years ago with Janice Frame.
Rachel murdered Janice. I tell you, Blake, I will get Rachel if it's the last thing I do.
Back off, both of you! Back off!
No, hold it, you. You'll get yours. Your son and Rachel. Don't worry, I will take care of all of you. Just get out of the way, Charlie.
No, you don't.
Charlie, get out of the way.
There is no fighting in this house.
Did you hear what he is
I heard what he
responsible
said, and I'm not sure if I believe it. Now, please, for me, Jason, outside, please.
Charlie. All right.
I didn't come over here looking for something like that to happen.
Well, I know that, but I think it's best you leave now. Please go out the front door.
Look, I'm telling you, he needs to be straightened out.
Look, now is not the time. He and Janice were very close.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but he's got it wrong.
Maybe, Mitch. But if I were you, I wouldn't come around here again. Jason can be very dangerous when he's got a grudge, and I'll tell you he's got it in for you.
Okay. Well, if anything happens, I'm not responsible.
Then just stay out of his way, please.
Will you just tell him what I said?
I will. Jason. He's gone. Are you telling the truth about what happened to Janice? He says you've got it all wrong.
It took me 5 years to put the pieces together.
You could be wrong, Jason.
Charlie, I knew most of it. I had it figured out. I just didn't know who the guy was.
Well, what are you going on? What Emma told you?
Emma didn't know the facts.
But you do.
Look, I made it a point to find out. I'm just uncovering what the Corey money is hidden all these
Look,
years.
even the Corys couldn't hush something like that up.
It happened in the Caribbean. They didn't let it get around. They're very good at that.
Then why weren't we told? We're her family.
That wasn't her name, and it wasn't Frame. It was Corey. She was married to Mac. You remember?
Emma never told me much about Janice.
That's because you didn't give a hoot about Janice.
Janice wasn't that easy to get along with.
You didn't have any trouble.
Because you were two of a kind, that's why.
That is why I won't let him get away with it either.
What exactly did Emma tell you?
Only that Janice was mysteriously killed in the Virgin Islands.
And that's all?
Look, every leave I had, I came back here. I tried to dig out what had happened, to get some answers to it.
And so what did you find out, Jason?
Rachel got off with self-defense.
Well, maybe it was self-defense.
The way they have hidden this thing all these years, no, it was murder pure and
But
simple.
Jason, do you actually think that Rachel would do that?
She wanted Mac's money. She wanted Mitch. Now, the only thing standing in her way was Janice.
And how do you know that? How?
I didn't until he let it out. He was the guy.
Well, I'll tell you, you don't have much to go on, you know.
Well, I'll find out a little more today.
What do you mean?
Mac Corey. I mean, he was Janice's husband at the time, right?
Jason.
That was very many years ago. And we all suffered. And we were hoping that the suffering was over with.
Well, I'm sure Matthew had to find out sometime.
Yeah. I just hope that we could get him to understand that this doesn't change how much we love him.
You will, Rachel. You will. I just wish you could do it before the wedding. It would mean so much to Mitch to have him there.
Is the reception going to be held at the racetrack, too?
Actually, it was supposed to be, but the owner of the racetrack has preempted us for a little party of his own, if you can believe that.
Well, that makes it perfect. We'll have the reception here.
What?
It'll help us with Matthew. If Matthew won't come to the wedding, we'll bring the reception here to Matthew.
No, Mac, really, no. I can't ask the two of you to go to that kind of work. No.
Felicia, your publisher's home is a perfectly proper place to have your wedding reception. Now, don't you worry about it.
No, Mac,
No,
really,
we insist, don't we, darling?
It's all right. Absolutely.
I understand it's not going to be a very large wedding?
No, but, Mac, come on. Any wedding is a lot of work.
Oh, Hilda and Helen can manage things with Vivian's help.
The caterers.
You're forgetting something. This is supposed to be a double wedding, remember?
Well, Cass and Nicole wouldn't object to having the reception here, would they? I mean, Cass is a very good friend and is one of my attorneys.
There will be a problem with that.
What's that?
Nicole is Vicky's aunt. We can't very well ask Vicky not to be here.
Oh, that would give Lisa a problem.
Yeah, Lisa is Felicia's maid of honor.
I don't think that Vicky would come to a reception here, you know, given the circumstances. Mac?
Yeah.
You know, if Wally were here, I would certainly, of course, ask him to do this. I mean, that's sort of what he and I always had planned. You've been such a dear, dear friend of mine for so many years that I would be so honored if you would give me away.
Oh, Felicia. I don't know what to say.
Please, I would love it if you would just say yes.
I'm very touched by this, Felicia. I absolutely love it.
Thank you. Both of you. You're good friends. And you're very generous.
It's gonna be a wonderful day, isn't it?